Here is my Holmes Blizzard table desk fan. Model HAOF 90 with a 9-inch fan. Maybe tripod a little closer to the fan so you can see the data plate or data tag. It is 120 volts, 60 hertz, 0.7 amps AC only, electric fan, and it was made in China. Ooh, made in China. Yeah. And it was also made in November of 2006, as stated on the UL tag. That's also very reflective for some odd reason. Where's... okay. There we go. I didn't want to go into the wide angle camera. So, this little guy has been sitting in the corner, has been sitting right where that receipt or tissue is or whatever, for the longest time. I have not ran this thing in a while, and I really need to clean this. This thing has a lot of hours on it, as you can see. I did clean it. I did clean most of it. When I first got it a few years ago, I got this thing a few years ago at a garage sale that my neighbor was doing. Yeah, I got this little guy for $1 a few years ago. Wasn't really anything of interest, and then I saw this just sitting on the sidewalk, and I asked about it, and he was like, the guy was like, yeah, you could take it for free. I'm like, nah, these things go for like $10-$20. He was like, alright, you could have it for $1. I'm like, alright. So went and grabbed my wallet, gave the dude $1, and took it home and tested it out, and this little thing works great. These little, it's got a cheap little C-frame shaded pole in it, but it's got pretty damn good bearings, surprisingly. These Holmes Blizzard fans are actually pretty good fans for what they are, and I think they're still sold today, which is interesting to say the least. Grab my other phone here that I use. There are some notifications real quick. Yeah, for anyone wondering, I still use my S5 just here and there. I do have all my apps on it and stuff like that. It's a little bit slow, but and it's also 10:11 a.m. right now on Wednesday, July 17th. While this loads, I'll pause the camera. Yeah. As you can see, these are still being sold today. There's some on Amazon, surprisingly. And now they're apparently DC variable speeds. That's the new iteration of the Holmes Blizzard, I'm guessing. Or is it? It's a 8-inch fan. It says 8 Holmes Blizzard. Oh, it's an 8-inch, 3 speeds. I thought it said 8 to 3. It's not a DC. Yeah, apparently they're still selling them today. This is a 9-inch model from 2006. I honestly think this is one of the best fans from the early to mid 2000s. These are good fans. This, at least this generation or iteration of the Blizzard are good fans. One of my good buddies of mine actually has one that's a year older than mine. That one works pretty great too. I don't know if I ever filmed it, I don't know. Might have to film it one of these days. But yeah, let's go ahead, show you the cord, plug it up, and then take the front cover off, because I would like to actually service this too while I'm at it, because I haven't ran it in a while. I don't know how. I'm pretty sure it'll run fine, like it always has, but not too sure. So here's the cord. It is a non-fused, polarized 2-prong cord, as you can see. I also have the Frigidaire on in the background, because I like background noises. I like background noise in my video. So yeah, that's why I have the Frigidaire on. I don't really need it on right now, but that's why I have it on. And it's also 80 degrees outside right now, so. I'll unplug my phone charger for now, so I don't need it. And we'll go ahead and plug in the Blizzard. Move the tripod, or the camera, so the I don't know how to trying to get the fan out of the wind stream, the camera out of the wind stream of the fan before I start it. So let's start it up on the low speed. Yep, that works. Is that in the wind stream? I don't think it is. that's the low speed. This fan actually puts out a good amount of air. I'm actually genuinely very surprised with how powerful this little thing is. This is a 9-inch table desk fan, and it's quite powerful. On low, it is a nice, gentle breeze, and I want to say 3 feet from it right now. And there's a good amount of air coming out of it. If I go back, there's not really that much room in this. There's not really that much space in this room. But if I go 5 feet back, it does start to diminish, but you can still feel it. So it is pretty powerful. With medium. And there is a difference in speeds too. There is quite a difference in speeds with this little guy. I'm kind of surprised on that. It's a little C-frame shaded pole, which I'll show after I'm done demonstrating it, seeing how it runs. Yeah, medium, there's a hell of a lot more airflow. It's definitely got more powerful. Medium. This little fan just pushes the air out. Like if I had to describe the way this fan pushes the air out, it's definitely forcefully. Definitely pushes the air out forcefully. That's for sure. And here is full power. Now medium and high speed are not that much of a difference, but low and medium... did I say low and medium aren't that much of a difference? High and medium aren't that much of a difference, but low and medium are a difference. But on high speed, this thing is just crazy. It just... the way it's like it's very powerful. If I had to describe the wind, like how this fan pushes the air out in words, I'm trying to like figure out what word to use, because it's very you guys can't feel the air, so what am I looking here? What am I looking for here? A very strong gust of wind. Very strong gust of wind. I'll just say that. Very strong gust of wind this thing puts out. You can see for yourself. And off. Sorry, the spin down. Spin down is probably not going to be much since it's a cold motor. Actually, spin down is... wow. Okay. Wow, spin down is actually pretty good. See, that's the thing with this fan. I don't run it for months. And then I run it. And it runs fine. I have not serviced this fan since I got it. Which is crazy. I have not serviced this fan since I got it. I recently serviced the Honeywell a few days ago. Well, more than a few days ago, actually. That thing runs fine. Just wanted to put a few more drops in the motor. This does not need servicing. But I've been wanting to service it because I need to clean this thing. I mean, I would like to service the motor, put a few more drops in the bearings. Let's start it up from 0 to high, and then I'll take it apart and show you the motor. It's a little off balance. It vibrates like hell. Yeah, so you get the blade is a little bit off balance, I can see. And it also rattles. I don't know if you guys heard that little rattle. I don't know what that little rattle is, but so on startup it does rattle just a little bit. That might be the bearings. It's probably the bearings, but I'm not entirely sure if it does it on all 3 speeds. Yeah, I did it on low. Yeah, you can see the blade is a little off kilter, or yeah, a little off balance, so we're gonna see about that. I'm gonna unplug it here, and I'm gonna take my screwdriver out and take the front guard off and see if the bearings have any play. This screwdriver, I think, is too big. Like a tool bag. With a tool bag and a screwdriver. There used to be. I used to have more screwdrivers in here, but I have no idea what the fuck they went. Yeah, I put it in the top drawer. Put it in the top drawer. Yeah, I used to have more screwdrivers in here, but these are the only 2 that I have as of right now, so. Yeah. I forgot how to. Yeah, okay, there's screws. I hate how the Honeywell and this fan are abysmal to take apart. I really hate how these come apart, because the Honeywell and this fan both have the screws in the same place. Behind the front guard, which is an incredibly stupid design. It should be clips. Not, yeah, this screwdriver is too big. this won't even fucking fit. Would you look at that? This is too big. This screwdriver is too big. Ow. Let's not do that. Let's see if I can just... Because I've done it with this screwdriver before. Thinning it with a knot. Yep. Okay. Yeah, I've taken this apart with this screwdriver before, so I know I could do it. And I just did, so there you go. Put this over there. There. This is for to keep the screws so I don't lose them. This fan's not a piece of shit, but the way it comes apart is abysmal. It's incredibly annoying. I think there's one more here. That should just pop off too. Yep, there we go. Don't mind my avocado. But yeah, this could fare to be cleaned, as you can see. Here is the blade of the fan. And yes, I colored the hub of the blade with a red Sharpie because I was bored and I felt like it. And I think it would look, I thought it looked better, and it does, so. And I also did the Holmes logo. Let's see if the bearings have any play in them. Okay, this steering wheel is a little... Ow. No, that's normal. It's supposed to do that. Doesn't go up and down, but... The blade is a little... The blade's out of balance. That's why it rattles. Let's see. You can see when I spin it. I don't know if you can see the hub. There's something on the blades is a little out of whack. These blades might, yeah, these blades might be warped. I'm not entirely sure on that. If anyone knows how to tell if a fan blade's warped, because I don't. Please let me know. And also, I might need to sand the shaft. Now we're at the blade. Plastic, I don't have shit. Something else. I thought something else came off it. I guess not. Now here's the blade to the Holmes Blizzard. Yeah, they kinda... I don't know if they're supposed to be scooped like that. The blades aren't really that aerodynamic, to be quite honest. It's an older fan. A lot of these fans from the early to mid 2000s are in the heck at warp blades. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure if the blades are supposed to be, I'm not entirely sure if the blades are supposed to be scooped like that. This one looks a little more scooped than this one. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, well, there's that. And also, I think that was a screw. The missing one. So I'm missing two. And also, the shaft is a little, yeah. Look at the shaft on it. Me and my friend need to do something. Need to not do something. Need to sand this shaft down. And clean this thing, because that is abysmally rusty. No wonder why the blade didn't come off that hard. Came off that easy. No wonder why the blade didn't come off that easily. The last go definitely is a little more easier since that thing is a little newer, but still. Yeah, so I mean the bearings don't really need to be serviced, but the fan definitely prefer to be cleaned. I'll tell you that right now. Don't pinch me, you fucking dildo. Also, this is a little hard to put back together once you gotta line up the screws. I have no idea if that's going in. I'm on it. I know I'm on the screw, I just don't feel like getting tighter. Is it getting tighter? Yeah. Okay. It got tighter. And this fan only needs 2 screws to hold on the front guard, so I don't really care. I know this because I couldn't find the screws for it when I first serviced it. And I had 2 screws on it, and the guard stayed on just fine with 2 screws. So that's all you really need. But I think use a smaller screwdriver. I don't really have one at the moment. Aha! You fucking bitch. It wasn't in the thing. That's why it wasn't getting tightened. Now I think it's in. At least it should be. Quit, motherfucker. Quit. There it is. It's not. That's. Am I doing it the wrong way? I think I'm doing it the wrong way. Because I know all you need is 2 screws for this. It's not catching on the thing. Yeah, it's not. How? It's on it. I know it's on it. It's fucking on it. I know it's fucking on it. I think my screwdriver might be kind of like pointed up. There we go. I got it. So all you really need is 2 screws. And I left the screws in the fan, which is something I never do. Yeah, there's the there is my little 9-inch Holmes Blizzard table fan. And the reason, if you're wondering why I didn't demonstrate the oscillations, is because of this. Yeah, the oscillation mechanism kind of broke, and you can see the rear bearing there. Yeah, you can see it kind of took out the oscillation because it broke, and don't really need it anyways, so there's that.